everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku charts.com daily analysis for the SP 500 for Monday, March 1st, 2010. Well, a very bullish day today, and we have a candle with a very large green body, and that large green body tells us that the buyers made some very significant net bullish progress on the day between the open and the close. Contrast that to the size of the bodies on the two previous days where the market was having trouble trading up above the 1106 region. And today the market took that out quite substantially and in an extremely bullish day. Now the market has taken out the resistance around the 1110, 1111 region offered by the previous swing high, which was a tweezers top reversal pattern. And the market is trading up towards the resistance offered by the top of the cloud or the Kumo around 1120. Now the market is trading within the cloud or the Kumo, so that tells us that we have a neutral bias to the market at the moment. If the market is trading above the cloud, then the market has a positive bias overall. Below the cloud, a negative bias. Now where the market's trading at the moment, we have a very thin amount of cloud, so the amount of support or resistance potentially offered by the cloud over the next trading week is going to be very small. We have potential to have a a strong bullish or a strong bearish breakout. If the market does break out to the upside, we have this resistance around 1120 from the top of the cloud, then there is potential resistance around the 1133 region, failing that up around the highs around the 1149, 1150 region. If the market does come off to the downside, then obviously the 1100 region round number is important for the market, and then certainly down to the 1080, which has been an area of support and resistance on several occasions. Now the market is trading up above the Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen, which means the market has an overall positive bias in the short-term to medium-term time frames, and the Tenkan-sen is trading above the Kijun-sen, which means that the market has a positive bias in a bullish bias in that regard too, with those two indicators. There was a crossover of the Tenkan-sen above the Kijun-sen, which is a bullish signal, but that happened below the cloud, and that's the weakest signal that we can have with this type of crossover. Having said that though, that means there is potential for this market to continue appreciating. Interestingly, the Tenkan-sen is pointing up very sharply, and that reflects the quite strong upside momentum in this market in the short time frame at the moment. But if we look at the Kijun-sen, it's doing something rather strange, where it's been moving sideways for quite a period of time and attracted the price action back towards it, and then it turned down rather sharply and continues to point down. That is reflecting some strong downside momentum, and certainly is reflecting this downside momentum from the previous pullback that the market was in before it broke out above the 1108 or 1106 region. So we're getting a slightly conflicting signal. The thing is though, there's probably quite a bit of lag in this indicator turning around. So obviously an important week coming up for this market. Potential for a bullish or a bearish breakout above or below the cloud. Potentially strong support down below where the market's trading at the moment. Strong to moderate support above to the upside.